Pipe 2000 offers some very advanced capabilities for incorporating meters into the data and using the meter data to allocate demands. There's two principal ways for doing this. Firstly, in any pipe section, we can insert a certain number of residential meters. Now, keep in mind that meters can be categorized up to about 10 categories. Residential is one, and others would be like commercial, industrial, and applications like that. So in this particular line, we've indicated there's 100 metered connections to residences, and in the system data under other, we can specify the amount of demand allocated to each residence, in this case 1.5. So this results in 150 gallons per minute of demand being distributed equally to the two end nodes, J1 and J3. Now the second way of handling meters is to put metered connections at a specific location in the line segment. For example, I can select the line segment, and at this location where I selected it, I can insert metered connections. And I've done that here, and in this particular line we do have a metered connection. We can select that metered connection and put in meters of different types. For example, this meter 2564, select that. That's a type 1, which could be an industrial type or commercial type with a demand of 100. So that would mean that there will be 100 gallons per minute distributed to these two junctions, and this distribution is made based on the location of the metered in the line, so most of it will go to this junction J4. Now we can see how the Pipe 2000 allocates this if we look at our report after we do the analysis and see the distribution of demands at the junctions as a result of these meters. So I'll look at this report and scroll down through it down to the junction data, and we'll see in the line with the 100 residential connections and a total of 150, it's equally distributed. In the second line with a metered connection, the distribution is based on the location, and most of it goes to the closer node. Now at a metered connection, we can have additional meters and additional types. For example, I can add a meter, put an ID in here, whatever I want, and the type, can select anything from the residential to say different types, and put in the demand or tie this into a record. But we could put in the demand here, so let's say 25. So now at this meter we'll have, at this metered connection, we'll have both the original information and the new meter will have a total of 125 gallons per minute. Now these meters are tied in to meter records. As you can see here, the table of meter information includes the ID, the type, and the demands, and this could be tied into your meter records and updated automatically. So the capability of handling demands based on metered connections, either residential connections in a line or individual metered connections, provides a very advanced capability for Pipe 2000 to handle this type of data.